because the Black-Scholes model everybody thinks of as option trading. It actually extends. I mean, it's only an introduction, this type of model. It's only a beginning point for most other models. It's a very old model now, actually. It's many decades old, as you well know, but so a lot of new models have taken over. But it's still the basis of an awful lot of market-making processes. And I've been trying to think about the best way to present that market-making process as an indicator. And the idea is that it's going to generate these boxes, the big boxes. And the idea is that if you trade away from the big boxes, you'd always trade back towards the big boxes. It should always be, that's what the motion should be in terms of outcomes. And if you're ever outside of the big boxes, you're trading back towards them. So if you're ever in it, there's not really much of a trade. If you're outside, there is going to be a trade opportunity. And we've tried to do some of these live in the room, some of, but we lost connection. I think the first one we did it live in the room was this one here. We drew the box in down below here, and I think that was the first one we actually showed everybody, and it dropped off really quite nicely. But obviously at the moment I'm manually just doing it, so it's just, I'm just taking it from my screens and putting it into NinjaTrader, but into TradingView. So we're going to have to try and get it into TradingView itself, and then we'll draw the boxes in real time so that you're always aware of where you're going to be trying to trade from and to. And if we can achieve that, then of course this would be, if we can make it tidy so that it doesn't look like this looks like a bag of mince. But if we can make it tidy enough that it actually has a value, the idea is, of course, you're always trading towards the main box. So still the same, that hasn't changed. I know the price has gone past the box, but it's still technically still the same idea. Pretty much still the same. So it'd be applicable for any time frame on any, in any time frame on any chart. I'm just updating it every 5 minutes if I can do so. If I've got the time to do it, I'm updating every 5 minutes just so that I don't have to update it every second, obviously. But it is something that would be real time on the screens. If it doesn't crash TradingView, it may well time out, but I don't know if it will. But we'll see. We'll have a look at it Thursday, see if it's something we can put together. And the idea, of course, is that it would be, in some ways, actually like a Bollinger Band, but with actual tradable opportunities from it rather than just a pile of nonsense. The basic idea is, of course, that you're always trading, and the idea of Bollinger Band is you should always be trading back to the middle, but that's obviously not quite true, because it's always trending, isn't it? It's never trading back to the middle when it's trending, whereas this should actually point to the direction of the short-term trend in terms of outcomes. You can see that we've went from this very bearish phase here as it was dragging down, and all of a sudden it changed to a bullish phase here, which led us to a buy trade reversal on the break below there, and back into liquidity, back into this liquidity. So the idea is, if you're ever outside of the main box, you're trading back to the main box idea. That's the process that we're looking at as a possible trading idea from this. And you can see it's resulted in a few interesting trades, and actually quite a lot of nice winners, actually, which is good. It's very good. Anyway, I'm maybe not going to have the time at the US Open to keep it up to date, but we'll certainly work on it Thursday, see if it's going to be something of use.